Good morning, family. Let's have a chat, shall we? I'm going to share a little bit of some things that have been going on with me lately. I moved into a new place. Most of you know that. And after moving into the new place, I quickly met and began friendship with a young woman in my building. She's a little younger than me. I did not realize at the time that she had serious mental health issues. I knew she had mental health issues, and we clicked with that. We had a lot of, different things in our past that were similar. And so we gravitated toward one another. I found her to be very fun, young, hippie, like she just dresses well, and her personality was phenomenal, but I didn't understand her mental illness. Fast forward a couple months, she ended up going into the hospital, and when she got out, during the time before she went in, I spent a lot of time with her. I really did, was gravitated to her and wanted to be her friend. But I found out that the mental illness she had was just so difficult and so overwhelming that it began to trigger things within me, because I'm already diagnosed with complex post-traumatic stress disorder, anxiety, depression, and what is the other one? Something to do with antisocial something. But anyway, long story short, when she got out of the hospital, I thought I was going to proceed a little more with caution, and I tried to tell her that I was very overwhelmed by the circumstances, and that I was probably going to spend a little less time because I was feeling, after spending time with her, frustrated, angry, depressed, nervous, filled with anxiety, and I was always worried about her. And I'm also codependent, so the reason I moved was to get out of codependency in a relationship with my youngest son. And moving here, I found myself caught up in another codependent relationship. Um, Fast forward another couple of weeks, and she's got out of the hospital. Our friendship went downhill rather quickly because I found out that when I wasn't willing to accept what she told me, when I wasn't willing to jump on board with her story or with her feelings or how she perceived everyone around her, her world, living in the past, living in negativity, living in her pain, um, she began to get upset with me, and she began to say, well, you got a problem. What's your problem? Blah, blah, blah. Like projection. And I started to get angry. And I said, you know what? I'm not going to do this anymore. I'm not. She's bipolar and manic. So she goes on these tangents where she talks and talks and talks about nothing, really, except her past. She wants to be in a relationship with her family, and she's so codependent that she needs to have somebody there all the time. And it was beginning to be very uncomfortable for me. And I was getting texts from her boyfriend, and I was trying to help her family in the beginning, but I found out they really didn't want me to be her friend, which kind of made me take a step back as well. But her boyfriend would text me 2 or 3, 4 times a day. Have you seen so and so? Where is she? Is she okay? Blah, blah, blah. And I thought, you know what? I'm not doing this, because it turned my world upside down. And it caused me to feel, like I was having a friendship with someone who was very unhealthy and toxic for me. And so I decided to bow out. So I blocked the boyfriend, I blocked the friend, and we had one other friend that I'm still friends with, but where I live, it's a lot of senior citizens and everybody loves to gossip. So fast forward again to a couple days ago, I got something back from her that I gave her, not loaned her, gave her. And I thought, how petty. So then I said, well, look, if you're going to give stuff back, give me the stuff back that I loaned you, my DVD player, my bus pass, and my phone charger, which, sometimes they're a little expensive for the one that I have. And I received no answer, no response. It's been days now. So I messaged her sister this morning, and I said, look, if she doesn't give me my things back, I'm going to report it to the office, because you know what? This is petty. This is childish. And if she had asked me, and I gave all the stuff that I could find that she gave me back, even though some of the stuff she just gave me, I didn't feel comfortable keeping. And I'm saying this to say this. If you've been in if you have a traumatic past, if you've been a victim of abuse and you are now a survivor and you're healing, and someone comes into your life and wants to be your friend, please take the time to get to know them first. I didn't. I jumped in. Something that I've done a lot of my life is be impulsive, jump into things without thinking before I did it. And what I'm finding out is that it's very, very catastrophic when I do that, because it makes my life like highs and lows and highs and lows and highs and lows. And it's because I'm letting others that are infected affect me, because I'm on a healing journey and they're not. This person does not want to get better. This person says they want to get better, but they keep repeating the same patterns. I've watched it now for a couple months, and I've tried to help, and I'm beginning to see why her family even gets frustrated. So, feeling a little overwhelmed this morning, a little depressed. I had to send this message to her that if she didn't return my stuff, I'd go to the office, and I'm sure there's going to be some flack and some upset. And I'm not good with chaos and upset anymore. I need peace and tranquility. I'm just saying, be careful of who you invite in your life, because whoever you invite in your life does affect your life. Their energy affects your energy. And if it's not positive energy and it's negative energy, it will bring you down. That's all I got for today. I love you guys. Take care. God bless.